Welcome back to the Marshall Thundering Herd Dynasty. Marshall is 1-0 after an opening day victory versus Appalachian State, one of our rivals here. And now we really are going to start rolling in this series. Entering the Big 12, I want to make sure we start this season fast, especially playing against higher competition teams early on. And I went to practice to figure out, some new plays to add to the playbook, like this one. Duo slot open. This formation looks very, very fun to run. I think in this series, we're really going to have to find our playmakers early, and I'm not going to waste any time. I'm not going to try to play freshmen just because they're really fast. I'm going to get the ball to our best players. Trey Allen right now is our best receiver. He will primarily play in the slot with Jaden Gordon, who had a 14 overall jump in the offseason after redshirting his freshman year. He's going to be backing up Trey Allen in the slot. He has one of the best releases on the team. DeJuan Whitehead's still going to play a big role. We know the role he played last year. Brandon Spadell in the opener returned 2 punts for touchdowns. He was phenomenal. So I'm going to continue to, try to get him the ball in different ways, but we won't force it. Then there's the freshman Tracy Augustine, who I touted as my top recruits, but we'll see. After these first few games, he could be headed for a redshirt if we don't really see a big impact from him early on in his career. In week 1, we really saw a jump on the defensive side of the ball, and especially at pass rush. We added Zach Traylor to the rotation, and he just did not want to get off the field in game number 1. He was that good. And he ended up being Defensive Player of the Week after a 2-sack game, 5 tackles for loss. What a start, as the junior does get some playing time, and right now he's not looking back at all. He's looking forward. Another guy that made a jump this year to the starting lineup was Rayshawn Knight, but I saw some deficiencies in game 1, and it was really based around his speed. He's only 86, so when the ball is thrown out on those bubble screens to the flat, I need a guy who can make plays quickly, because those 1 to 2 yards is going to make a difference in first downs and getting stops on certain downs and down and distance and all that stuff. So Maxwell O'Doom will play a little bit more there, and I will also use Jason Keener as that slot cornerback, that nickel back, and we'll see who plays that role the best. But I do want some more speed at that position, and we'll see what happens. Now, Houston has a really good quarterback, but to me, it's their backup. Right now, their starter is Caleb McMickle, who has an interesting last name there. Try saying that a lot. Parker Jenkins is a really good running back for them. He will not fumble the football. He had 0 all last year. He has 99 carrying coming into this season. And he has a pretty good receiving core as well. So entering Big 12 conference play, we have a very tough matchup to start it out. This isn't obviously the best team in the Big 12, but they are really good. Every team's going to be really good in the Big 12. You can't take any game for granted going forward this season. And that's really how we're treating this entire year. Every game is, I wouldn't say must win, but a must win, if you know what I'm talking about. We are wearing the black uniforms at home. Here we go to start Big 12 conference play. DeJuan Whitehead fields this one as he's deep today, back with Brandon Spadell, and he takes it to the 16. And out comes Cole Pennington, the senior, playing his first Big 12 action game as a starter. So here we go now, handing it off to Dylan Gilliam, the true freshman power back, and he picks up a few. Now the plan is to get Gilliam some more carries than what we got him the previous game. 2nd and 6. Here's a deep shot down the football field. This one's caught. It's Trey Allen. I talked about it before the game. I really need to get our best players the football. Doesn't matter how fast they are. Gilliam gets the handoff this time, fighting forward. Look at him pushing, and he gets a gain of 10 yards. Gilliam's going to be fun to play with here. I can't wait to see what he turns into in the future, too. Here is Brian Santana. And he comes in, and he's coming into his sophomore year. Good first down run. Here's a dump off pass. Tracy Augustine, the freshman, drops that one. He was wide open. 3rd and 12 now, running Trey Allen in motion. This time Pennington throws short to Aiden Steinfeld. He stops right there. If he keeps going, that's a first down and more. We do settle for a field goal. That time it's Will Shoemaker who knocks it in. It's 3-0. So here is McMickle on offense, this time handing off to his power back. That's going to be a big-time run by Parker Jenkins, the senior. Handoff back to Jenkins. Look at the space. He's all alone to about the 45, juking, tackle at about the 50. And it's a first down run. Stopping the run was something we struggled with last year, so looking to improve that coming into season 3, and there is a tackle for loss. And that is a great tackle right there. Now a 2nd and 13, throw across the middle, and that is a catch and about a gain of 7. At the 45-yard line now, it's a 3rd and 5. McMickle throws to a wide open tight end, and that is a first down throw, and he couldn't have missed that one. So now inside the red zone, here's a throw to left side. This one's caught, and it's going to be a touchdown. Quentin Drake scores, and that's what happens when you play man coverage here in College Football 25. That happens to you quite a bit, and trust me, we're not going back to man coverage. It's 7-3. So here is Pennington now back on the field. Pressure getting to him, throwing into traffic, and that was ill-advised for sure. But the pressure was right there. It was either a sack or an incompletion. 3rd and 10. The pressure's there again. Corey Platt Jr. gets to the quarterback and forces the punt. As here's the Houston offense back out onto the field. Handoff. Parker Jenkins already a gain of 9 or maybe even 10 yards on that carry. 2nd and 1. RPO action. And there is the play we're trying to stop here with this change at nickel. And it's Caleb McMickle finding a Quentin Drake for a first down. 2nd and 6 now. Back to Drake here in the slot. Makes a man miss. And he picks up the first down. He's got 4 early catches here to start the first quarter. Now on to the second quarter now in the just on the edge of the red zone. Here is McMickle. Time in the pocket. He will score. DeLon Singleton will walk in. That was great protection by this O-line. And remember, in game 1, we got after the quarterback quite a bit. That just cannot happen. Now it's 14-3, and there's a tackle in the backfield. Anthony Holmes Jr. gets to Brian Santana. Checking in is Dylan Gilliam at running back, 3rd and 12. Here is Pennington throwing this one up for grabs, and this one's caught. DeJuan Whitehead. He just goes up and plucks it away. What a play by the speedster. I said going into the offseason I was surprised he didn't improve in any ratings. And on the next play, we go down for a loss of 9. How about the pass protection on this one? Instant pressure right there by our left guard, Keon Canada. And the pressure gets right to Pennington. 3rd and 19, more pressure, but Pennington loads up. He's got a man. It's Trey Allen inside the 5. What a throw by Pennington. He just continues to impress with his arm. 1st and goal, handoff. This is Santana. He will be in. Touchdown. And we do get a quick answer here for that Houston offense. And now down by just 4. Starting the next drive now, and it looks like Houston's offense is clicking on all cylinders, even getting us on a snap count there. 1st and 5 now at the 40. McMickle, he's going to hand off to his back, Parker Jenkins, and a good tackle that right there by David Hardwick Jr., who you will see quite a bit here in Season 3. This is a play-action fake this time. McMickle has pressure, but he gets rid of it. It's completed for a first down and a flag, and it looks like that's going to be a face mask. Patrick Kamalu, the sophomore, is getting some more playing time this year, rotating with Chasen Clark, the junior. Here's a quick throw across the middle by McMickle, finding another first down. Now at the 30 here, 2nd and 13. Stretch play out of the pistol. This is going to be Parker, and he gets run down from behind. And that's Zach Traylor, the new edge rusher, who makes the tackle for loss. And now they get it back to a 3rd and 16 after a holding call. Pressure on McMickle. He goes down. It's Traylor again. Impressive is the only word I can use to describe him through the first game and a half now. And we do get the punt. 2-minute warning looming. And now we can just put some points on the board before half. Here's Gilliam cutting upfield. Good move across the 50. It takes 3 guys to take him down. And it is a 1st and 10. But his wear and tear is definitely showing here on the screen. Taking some hits early on. So we do sub in Brian Santana. Here's a quick throw. It's DeJuan Whitehead. Good move. And he gets scooped up at the 30-yard line. This drive continues. Now 1:04 to go, 3rd and 10 at the 30. Here's a quick throw into traffic. That was actually a good back shoulder throw by Pennington. And now we settle for the 47-yard field goal, and this one will be good. Will Shoemaker makes that one now as we get it to a 1-point game. More pressure, Michael Green. He gets to the quarterback to end the first half, and it looks like Houston's just going to run this one out and get into halftime with a 1-point lead. But a pretty good outing here, at least in the first half. We'll see what happens in the second. Second half action now. We got some pressure there in the second quarter. See if we can pick it up and not allow more time in the pocket here for McMickle. Here's a stretch play, and this is going to be Parker to the outside. He has a head of steam and tackle at about the 45-yard line. Parker Jenkins running all over us so far. Here is another handoff on an inside zone, and this one will be about a gain of 5. 1st and 10 now at the 45. Here is a counter play, and this time we do get the tackle in the backfield. It's Leon Hart Jr. who comes up with the stop. 2nd and 12. Here is McMickle throwing to a wide open target, and it's a first down. Now at the 26-yard line, McMickle play action, throwing to the right side. This one's caught. It's a touchdown. This Houston offense is all over the map. They are really putting together a good game plan today, the balance as well, and they are successful through the air and on the ground. Down by 8 still only, though. Here is a throw, and that one's intercepted by the defense. Taken the other way. Touchdown. Looking at this play a little closer, and you'll see why we threw this pass. Tracy Augustine actually was bumped at the line by this linebacker coming across the field. So when we were releasing the ball, we were expecting Augustine to at least have some room there to catch and run. And wow, I think that's pass interference. I'm not sure. At our own 23 now, down by 2 scores, and the defense starts to show up. A big hit on Brian Santana. He loses a few. 3rd and 14. Pennington in the pocket. He goes down. This pass rush gets to us again. I can't tell if it's bad offensive line play or good defensive line play. It's only game 2, so we're still in evaluation mode with a lot of the guys on our team so far this year. We have a lot of moving parts. Bubble screen out to the right side, and there's a good play. Amir Foster, who's been a 3-year starter with us. Nice tackle in open space. 3rd and 15 now for Houston. Here in the pocket, McMickle throws deep. He's got a man wide open, and I have no idea what just happened there. I think the receiver maybe just lost the ball in the sky or something. I'm not sure. Well, it falls to the ground, and we do catch a break, but there's a nice throw to Trey Allen on the back shoulder. Still takes a big hit, but it falls to the ground. 3rd and 8 this time, running Gilliam in motion. Here is Pennington in the pocket, steps up, throws short, and he's got Santana well short of the first down sticks. We do punt this one away here, and either good things or bad things happen on punts, and this is a good one. Maxwell O'Doom absolutely destroys the returner. Oh my goodness, what a hit, and he picks up the football too. So a great turnover here by our special teams unit, as here's Pennington throwing across the middle. He's got Trey Allen, who's got it, falling forward for about a gain of maybe 5. 3rd and 3 now at the 35. Here's a quick throw, and another drop by Tracy Augustine. He gets in. He's got to make that play. We go for it here, 4th and 3. Here's a throw. That's caught. Trey Allen who has it. But a flag on the play. Holding on the offense. That is the true freshman, actually the sophomore, Isaac Darnold at center, who holds on that play. So we had to punt this one away here, and we start the 4th quarter as well, and there is a nice tackle before the first down marker. Now it's 3rd and 2. Zach Traylor has to step out of the game. Handoff up the middle, and there is a nice tackle, and it's a gain of 1. And you love to see plays like that. That's Kerry Cage, the true sophomore. So now here we are on the next drive. There is Brian Santana starting it out with a first down catch and run. Gotta love that here from Santana. As now we get it to the 40-yard line. Pennington in the pocket. This is a dump-off pass to Santana on a 3rd and 7. And look at the blocking and the agility of Santana. And he picks up the first down. Now RPO action this time. Out to Jaden Gordon Jr. He's all the way inside the 5, and it's goal to go. What a catch and run by a guy that I did not expect to even be a contributor this year. Handoff, Gilliam, touchdown. Gotta love the play call on that drive, getting it to our playmakers all around the field. And we're back down by 8. So here we go back on defense, 5.5 minutes to go, but there is a big time run to the edge, getting around the rookie Julian Watford, or the freshman, I should say, and a big time run for Parker Jenkins. We've seen this all day. Quick throw, tipped at the line, and almost could have been trouble. 2nd and 10 now at the 25, handoff, Parker stuffed. And now a big time 3rd down. Can the defense come up with the play? Mainly the pass rush, maybe knocking them out of field goal range. 3rd and 8, throw across the middle. That's caught at about the 6-yard line. It's Jonah Wilson. Caleb McMickle with the clean pocket delivers that pass. Handoff this time, punching it in is Parker Jenkins. We just can't stop this offense when they need to play. They get it. And now we're back down by 2 scores. 15-point game, by the way. 4 minutes to go here. Running, DeJuan Whitehead in motion. It's a fake, but a sack. They were not falling for that at all. Back at the 9 now. They send pressure. Pennington hit. Incomplete. And now it is 3rd and very long here. As we get in the shotgun, 3 wide receivers. Setting the pressure, gets to him again. Pennington's getting hit hard. Corey Platt Jr., and here is a pretty bad punt right here. This one bounces, takes a really favorable bounce for Marshall. We do end up getting possession back here with about 1.5 minutes to go. Here's a quick throw, Trey Allen. He's got over 100 yards today. Want to mention that as Pennington now in the pocket, steps up, throws this one. It's Santana again, and he catches it at the 45-yard line. More hurry-up offense here for Marshall. Pressure getting to Pennington, but he delivers a nice throw. It's Trey Allen again. He's proven to be a pretty nice slot option today. 3rd and 10 now at the 40. Pennington rolling, throwing deep, and he's got a man. Allen could not hold on. The chemistry is growing with these two today as Pennington now faces a 4th and 10. Here's a deep shot looking for Allen. He's got it. Touchdown. But we are still down by 1 score, so we need an onside kick here. 1 timeout remaining. This one bounces. It's recovered. And Houston will hold on to win this ball game 35-27. We tried there in the end, but Houston's offense, when they needed to make a play, they were getting it. And that's how this game ends up going today. But I am proud of these guys. In their first Big 12 conference game, they really showed that they belonged. And that was one thing that I wanted to make sure that we kind of solidify that we are here. And we are not going anywhere, by the way. So a good game, I would say, all around, kind of on both sides. We didn't get after the passer as much as we did in game number 1, but we did make some decent plays. Our secondary is playing okay. We're playing a lot of zone coverage, so I guess you can't really make plays unless the ball's thrown to your zone, but I definitely saw some things I didn't like from the offense, especially Tracy Augustine dropping 2 passes. One would have been just to catch for a few yards, but the second one ended up being resulting in a punt. So we had a drop pass, then we went for it on 4th down, then a penalty, then we went into punting range. We were out of 4 down territory. So those plays are definitely plays you have to make. Also, coming out of that game, our offensive line got beat up, and I don't want to overreact, but I do want to make some changes because what I saw last year was something that I actually liked, especially at right tackle. We've seen a couple of plays this year where Lloyd Thurman had issues blocking. And I'm looking at a guy like Julius Levitre, who was our starter at right tackle. He kind of lost his job just by honestly just by overall. So I'm going to give him his job back at right tackle. Try him out because he played really well at right tackle whenever he got in last year. So we're going to make that switch. And then we're going to move Lloyd Thurman over to left tackle, where I was not happy with our left tackle play. So Lloyd Thurman right now will be our left tackle. He's got some good physical abilities, and I think he will kind of do better at that position, especially since, I think the best pass rushers are coming off of the right edge when we're looking at the defensive right edge. But I do want to also make a change here. Keon Kennedy. Jalen Slappy was the starter at guard last year, and he was actually pretty decent. Kennedy is going into his freshman year, I guess redshirt freshman year, but Slappy really has that, experience. And he also has some abilities that I really, really like. So hopefully, we can get something going as far as running the football, and I think Slappy can kind of help in that department. So we're going to make that change, especially, like I said, running the football to the left side needs to be better, and then I think pass protection overall needs to be better. So in our second game of this doubleheader, we're going up against Pittsburgh, and they are undefeated so far this year. Eli Holstein is their quarterback. 2 touchdowns versus Miami, Ohio. They ended up winning that game by 2 touchdowns, so we got to look out for that passing game. And this is a ACC opponent. Remember, we were debating going to the ACC, and a lot of people said we're not ready after being slapped up by Florida State. But here we are playing a top 15 team in the country on the road at that. So if we wanted a big test early in the season to see how we stack up against the rest of the country, not just the Big 12, we got it here versus a packed house here in Pittsburgh. 1-0 Pittsburgh, got to win in week 1. And we are ranked in the top 25 still, but down at 25 entering this game. So here we go. Here is Brandon Spadell back to receive the opening kickoff. And remember, he had a big game in game number 1. We'll see if he can come back today, as here is the first carry going to Gilliam, and he finds some space and picks up the first down. You can already see the strategy is going to be to hand the ball off and use Dylan Gilliam. We run him in motion this time, and we pass it out to him, and he's got space, and he's got a first down and a little bit more. As Gilliam showing off some skills I didn't know he had, to be honest with you. Both backs in the game. Gilliam running in motion again. They send pressure and dump it off again. Gilliam, he's got space. He picks up the first down again. 2 first down conversions for Dylan Gilliam, the power back. Pennington, quick throw to the right side. You can already see kind of what we're doing going into this game. I want to get the ball out of Pennington's hands quickly. Discourage this pass rush early. Make them tired. They send more pressure. Quick throw. This one's caught. Trey Allen turns upfield. He's pushed out of bounds at the 13. They sent a cover 0 blitz. I can't believe they did that after the previous 3 plays. Draw play this time. Gilliam fighting inside the 5. And now here comes Brian Santana giving Gilliam a breather. Remember, he was a little banged up last game. This time, Santana gets to about the 2. So here we go now. Handoff back to Santana. What a drive. Touchdown, Marshall. And that was a big drive right there, because we really needed to establish that we are here. And on the road, we're not playing games. It's 7-0. Here's a quick throw to start the next drive that is going to be caught. And this is Eli Holstein going into his second year starting as Pittsburgh's quarterback. Here's a throw on the left side. That's Rashad Renfro, who is their best receiver on the roster. He picks up a first down. Across the 50 now for a 3rd and 9 at the 40. The pressure's getting to Holstein. He throws short, and that one's knocked down to the ground. And they will bring in their kicker, who has 99 kick power, by the way, for 57 yards out off the left upright. We got to win on that drive, and now we have to convert here. As here's Pittsburgh sending more pressure. Here's Pennington rolling to the left side. He throws this one across his body, and this one's caught by Whitehead. What a play by Cole Pennington. I didn't know he had it in him. He gets absolutely clobbered on that play, throwing across his body. That's like a Caleb Williams, Patrick Mahomes type throw. Right on the money, by the way. in the red zone now. They're setting a cover zero blitz again, getting it out to Gilliam. He breaks the tackle. He runs over a defender. He's tough to bring down. Goal to go here for this offense. And look at this, coming out here in the I formation. Stretch play. Gilliam walks in. Touchdown. A rare sighting here. DeMarcus Bettis, the fullback we recruited last offseason, comes in, and he doesn't even have to touch anybody. Gilliam walks in. It's 14-0. How about that for some different looking offense here in season 3? Here is a handoff up the middle, and that is a stop by the senior Jaden Yates. Here we go, back on offense now, and there is a carry by Gilliam, continuing to get the ball here in this one. That wear and tear isn't really affecting him today. Play action fake. Now look at the protection on this play. Here is Pennington throwing deep over the defense, and it's caught by Allen. He's fired up. And it's 14-0 at the end of the first, and we're threatening to score again. Here is the freshman Spadell running in motion. Pennington rolling, scanning, throwing, incomplete. Looking for Spadell there at the last second. We bring in number 10, first-year starter as a kicker, Will Shoemaker. This one's from 50, and this one is good. I think that might actually be the longest field goal he can make. He can maybe make it from 51, 52, but then we'd be stretching it. 17-0. As here is Pitt trying to get something going on offense. That is a nice first down run on that play. Now here's a throw out to left side. That one's caught. And Julian Watford saves the touchdown on that tackle. And now they're already inside the inside field goal range. Here is Eli Holstein in the pocket, running out of time. He scrambles, throws it at the last second, and somehow, I don't know what happened there, but Jaden Yates may have been trying to get to the quarterback and leaves his man wide open. Here is a veer option, keeper, and a stop in the backfield. That's a great play right there, and that is the redshirt freshman in the game, Cecil Alvarez. And here is some pressure, Michael Green. Are you surprised who gets sacks in this game? It's Michael Green every day. 17-3 here for the Marshall Thundering Herd, and we have possession. Here's a throw, a good touch pass out to DeJuan Whitehead, who steps out of bounds, trying to tiptoe the sideline. And that's a great throw by Pennington. Handoff this time. Gilliam, he just runs straight into the contact. Tough gain of 4. That's a way to wear down the defense, by the way. Quick throw across the middle. Aiden Steinfeld's got it. Man, I think Aiden Steinfeld is one of my favorite players on this offense. He just seems to show up when his number's called. Here's a quick throw. It's Allen. Good smart catch right there, getting to the ground also. Handoff this time. Gilliam. Gain of 6. You can see we're wearing this defense down play by play. Pennington throwing, and that one he misses. So after all those good throws, he misses kind of the easy one, but we do get a field goal right before halftime. And now we move into the second half now. It's a 20-6 game at this point. 9 minutes to go here in the third. There's a big run, and that is a first down. So they're starting running back Joels Goff. And Pittsburgh gets across the 50 now. Play action fake. Pressure was going to be in the face of the quarterback Holstein, but he gets rid of it. Now they get it to a 2nd and 5 at the 21 from the pistol. Play action fake, good protection. Holstein's going to take off, and he finds the space inside the 5. Keyshawn Lamont was there, but Holstein is just too mobile. Now a goal to go situation here. Handoff. This is Goff. He will score. Touchdown, and now Pitt is back in it. Only down by just 1 score now. I think it kind of looked like a bigger lead, but it's only 7 points. So now here we go, back on defense. Here is an option play. This is going to be the backup quarterback in the game, pitching it to Gilliam. And how about Courtney Lyle showing off the speed? It's a first down. And now Pennington checks back into the game. Here is Santana, a gain of 7. I really have spotted a weakness in this defense, and it's really stopping the run. They send a cover 0 again. A screen pass out to Gilliam. He's got another big gain. He gets to the 20. How about this game from Gilliam? He's doing it on the ground and through the air. Everything for the freshman today. Now we get it inside the 20 to the 15. It's now a 3rd and 5. Running Trey Allen in motion. This time, Pennington missed a wide open Aiden Steinfeld. Throwing to the sideline, though. And he's got a man open. It's now 4th and 1. I formation again. Stretch play. And we can't hold the block. It looks like running to the right side is going to be our strength this year. So running to the left, we're going to have to be careful with that. So Pittsburgh, after that stop, this time they go down. I said Holstein. Holstein goes down by number 30, Jaden Yates. And now we get it back here at the end of the 3rd quarter. As here is Pennington trying to get some more points. Lobs it over the linebacker. Perfect throw. That's Brandon Spadell, the freshman, by the way. And it looks like Spadell is probably going to avoid a red shirt here in Season 1. Obviously, he's already scored twice this year. But I think he's such a weapon on offense. Got to use him. Here's Gilliam. Stretch play. Tough yards again. I think all of these bruises that he's taken, I think he's maybe hurting the defense even more. 8 minutes to go here in the 4th. Handoff back to Gilliam. He's fighting forward. He takes a big hit right there, but falls at the 6. 9 carries for 41 yards and a touchdown on the ground for him. Here's Pennington throwing to the end zone. There's Aiden Steinfeld. Touchdown. What a play. What a drive. And Marshall, 2-score lead here on the road versus number 14, Pitt. Can't say the experts saw this coming, but here we go. 6 minutes to go. Pressure on Holstein. He throws deep. This one's caught. And a first down. Good position on Amir Foster, who was in coverage that time. Here is a 2nd and 7 throw, and that one's a definite flag. And a face mask that time on Nicholas Reed, the redshirt sophomore strong safety, as he's coming into his first year starting as they eventually get it inside the 5. It's now a 2nd and goal. They come out here with a kind of an odd formation. 5 wide receivers at the running back in the backfield. It's a touchdown. And Pitt is back within a score. So what can we do on this final drive here to milk this clock? 3 minutes to go. They rush 4. Here's a quick throw. Looking for Whitehead, and he falls forward, but falls down in front of the first down marker. 3rd and 1. We have Gilliam in the game, trying to figure out what to do here. But it looks like they're not going to give it to him. Pennington, pressure, and he gets hit on the throw. It hits off of an offensive lineman's helmet. And look at this, the offense is going to go for it. They hand off. Gilliam spun around in the backfield and stuffed. Trying to be way too aggressive, and now Pitt has possession. At the 23, here is a quick throw. That one's caught. Gain of 7. 2nd and 3 now. Holstein, clean pocket. We only rushed 3, and I thought that was possibly going to be jumped on that play. Instead, it's a catch. 1st and goal at the 9. Holstein in the pocket. We rushed 3 again. We should stop doing that. Holstein takes off, and he's shot out of a cannon. Touchdown, Pitt. Oh, my goodness. Holstein can run. I'm not sure why he hasn't been running all game. It's a tie ball game, 1:15 to go. Here is Pennington throwing into traffic, almost intercepted, by the way. That brings us to a 3rd and 10. Pennington in the pocket, under pressure, hit on the throw. A flag is thrown on the field. I don't know what it could be. They're going to call pass interference on the defense. Wow, what a break by Marshall. I'm not sure where that flag came from, but it saved us there. Back to the ground game. Here's Brian Santana. Big time run for a first down. This drive stays alive. 56 seconds to go. Crossing routes here for the offense. Jaden Gordon. He picks up a gain of 9. I'm going to let this clock keep running here. Keep this defense honest. Handoff back to Gilliam. Fighting off some defenders. He's still on his feet. Takes everybody to bring him down. We do call a timeout there at the 35. It's a 1st and 10 this time. Pennington throws deep, lobbing up for Gilliam. He's got it. Touchdown, the freshman. I didn't think he had it in him, but we threw up a prayer hoping that he would bring it down, and Gilliam just shows off his athleticism. 7-point game here for Marshall. 25 seconds to go. No timeouts for Pitt. 1st and 10 here. Holstein throws to the sideline. And he's got a first down throw right there. Kenny Johnson on the catch. 1st and 10 again. Here's another throw. This time knocked out of the hands of the tight end. Probably a good drop right there by the tight end. 2nd and 10. Throw into the sideline again. And that one's caught. Channing Davey. This time he holds on to it. 1st and 10 at the 35. Pressure on Holstein. He just throws this one out of bounds. 2nd and 10 again. Holstein under pressure. Does the same thing. So now 5 seconds remaining. And now they're just in Hail Mary formation. Just going to run everybody to the end zone. This time Holstein. We rush 3. Lobs it up into traffic. This one knocked down. Marshall will pull out the upset on the road. 34-27. Wow, what a game that was. Wow. Dylan Gilliam with the game of, I wouldn't even say his life. That was only his 3rd game here with us. The sky's the limit for him. Bennington was clean, 21-30, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Gilliam, 20 carries, over 100 yards, 102 to be exact, 5.1 yards per carry. He did fumble, actually, in this game also, but he was tough to bring down. Santana also spelled him pretty well. But how about this? 100 yards rushing, 100 yards receiving for Gilliam. That's the first time that's happened in this entire series, by the way. Nobody has ever done that. We have never had a running back like Gilliam, to be honest with you. And I didn't even think coming into this game, getting him involved in the passing game was a thing, but he was in for a lot of those snaps, and we just kept going to him. I think they just weren't guarding him because they underestimated him, but I don't know. That was a pretty surprising element to his game that I didn't expect to see going into that matchup. So we officially hit the bye week after the first 3 games. Then we have another 3 games, and then we hit another bye week. So a good break in the action, especially for Dylan Gilliam after taking all those hits. Remember, his wear and tear was bad at one point in this episode, but now he's all good. So all rested up, give him a week off, and continuing to really pound the rock because that definitely worked. And getting him 20 carries a game, it ended up paying off. Our offense is looking pretty good. We are spreading the ball out to everybody. But Trey Allen, I think, really established himself as ready to be the next big receiver coming out. Every single year, it's a senior seeming like that's going to be the big target for us. And this year, it looks like Trey Allen. And I think, what I'm looking at as far as receivers go, Tracy Augustine is probably headed for a red shirt. Right now, I just don't see him contributing. But our pass rush is just elite right now. And Zach Traylor leads us in sacks right now with 3, but Michael Green's going to explode at any point, I think. Keyshawn Lamont has actually showed up quite a bit too, so I think we have a pretty good rotation as far as getting after the quarterback. So next episode, we will look at recruiting for the first time and talk about, what we're looking at as far as that goes going into season 4. And then we get a couple of games coming up. Kansas State to continue Big 12 play. Then we go on the road to face Louisiana. Hit subscribe, hit that like button. Stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.